What's going on, guys? We're back. NFL Red Zone Week 9 reaction. And yeah, man, this is about to be a treat. Testing. Okay, my mic is working. Love to see it when the mic is in fact working. I already forgot what my bets are, so I have to make sure that I know what my bets are. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? 4.5 minutes away from Red Zone kicking off NFL Week 9. Lions are about to beat the Vikings by 500 points. So if you haven't already, make sure to place a bet that the Lions win by 30 because I really do believe that is going to happen. All right. These all okay. Well, Jainty's not a 1 o'clock game. Gainwell, 48.5 over. And then Jainty. Packers and Panthers. Who's going to score in that one? I'll put Chuba because they want to use Chuba for some reason. So we'll just do like a Chuba and someone on the Chargers or the Titans. Are the Titans even going to score today? That's the real question. I think Lad or no, let's do Quentin Johnston. Screw it. Okay. We have Chuba and then Quentin. 3 minutes away from kickoff. You haven't already, make sure to get your snacks, get your drinks, because once we get going, there will be no breaks from yours truly. That's why I'm getting everything taken care of on my phone right now. So when Red Zone starts, we will be underway. Yep. Have to start Kenneth Gainwell because Brees Hall's on a bye. Yep. JJ McCarthy starting versus Vikings, about blow them out. Dude, if the Vikings win today, that'd be I'm not expecting a win today, but that'd be awesome if they do. Titans might score a garbage time touchdown. Yeah. Maybe a Tony Pollard. I think it's gonna be Tajay Spears over Tony Pollard, honestly. Just over 2 minutes to go. Everything looks good over here. Yep. All right. Is Lions. I'm on Jay Jettas. Tony Pollard's the best player Titans. He could score. Yeah. The thing is, if he doesn't score early, then the Titans are going to have to start passing the ball. That's why I think Tajay Spears has more upside, personally. All right. I think everything's taken care of. There is nothing else that I have to do. We have 1 minute and 6 seconds to go. Feel free to like and subscribe. We are on the road to 8.1 thousand subscribers. And let's get it. Yep, there's my boy LeBron James and Kevin Hart with the final ad before Red Zone gets underway. Here we go. Go full screen. Hey, so about 18 seconds-ish. behind, which is actually a lot better than what I thought. So we'll take it. Oh my god, like my desk is gonna come apart in the middle of the live stream, bro. What is going on right now? Coin toss might be now. Yeah. Coin tosses are, all NFL games don't start within like 5 seconds, or sorry, like 5 minutes of the start time. We're about ready to get underway here. Wait, what the heck happened on here? So happy I noticed that. Okay. So the matchups that we have today: Vikings taking on the Lions. Obviously, my team is going to get toast. Falcons taking on the New England Patriots. The Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Tennessee to take on the Tennessee Titans. Chicago Bears and Cincinnati Bengals in the battle of the mid. Indianapolis Colts traveling to Pittsburgh, where they got embarrassed last week by the Green Bay Packers. San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Jersey Giants. Broncos at Texans, and then the final 1 o'clock game, the Carolina Panthers going all the way to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Here comes Scott Hansen doing introductions. Hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday as we get NFL Red Zone underway. Penix, Bryce Young, and J.J. McCarthy. We have 3 quarterbacks returning today. I think all 3 of those are in the 1 o'clock game. Okay, so the Bears are the favorite. Lions obviously heavy favorite. Packers even more heavy favorite. And then the Tennessee Texans. Houston Texans are favored against the Broncos. That's very interesting. Jacoby Brissett starting versus Dallas Cowboys on Monday night. That is true. I have Marvin Harrison Jr. going on Monday. Please do not let me down, Marvin. Falcons Patriots could be a sneaky good game. It just depends what version of the Falcons that we get here. The injury bowl, 49ers against the Giants. Colts are only a slight favorite over the Steelers. That is my upset of the week. I do have the Steelers trying to take care of business against the Colts. All right, who's going to be the first kickoff? They've already be done looking at the matchups. Who's it going to be? It is going to be the Giants getting the ball first from the San Francisco 49ers as Eddie Pinheiro is ready to send it to the Giants. Here we go. The Giants are out to their own 10-yard line, now out to the 20, the 25, the 30, and gets returned all the way to their own 37-yard line. Good field position for the Giants. Bears are sending it away to the Bengals, so we'll be seeing Joe Flacco first. Bengals are out to the 20, 25, the 30, big hole up the middle, out to the 40, only the punter the beat. The Cincinnati Bengals returner in the Chicago territory, and he takes it the distance. Touchdown. Cincinnati, no flags. Charlie Jones, a 99-yard return. And the Bengals are the first team to score today. We have the Octo Box where the Lions get the ball first. The Panthers are getting the ball first. The Texans got the ball. The Titans, the Steelers, the Giants, and is that the Falcons? Yes, the Falcons. Those are the 8 teams that get the ball. Sam Laporta picked up a big first down in the Octo Box. They go full screen to Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers quick throw to, I believe that's DK Metcalf, out for a gain of 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up for the Steelers. Now they go full screen to the Lions, where I'm sure they just had an insane play on their own 28-yard line. Goff out route. Sam Laporta makes a Viking miss, picks up a first down, and dragging his friends for a gain of 16. First down Lions. Back in Pittsburgh, 3rd and 4. Aaron Rodgers out of shotgun. Jalen Warren to his left side, trips out to the left. Now Warren goes to Rodgers' right. 3 seconds on the game clock here. They snap it away. Rodgers fakes the throw. Running out of time. He throws over the middle. It's caught, and it's gets back to the line of scrimmage from Jalen Warren. The Steelers are going to go 3 and out, and now the Colts will be getting the ball. They go to Giants, 3rd and 5 for Jackson Dart. Dart is going to use his legs, make a Niner player miss, a run of 6. It's going to be a first down, Giants. In New England, the Falcons have a 3rd and 12. Michael Penix Jr. out of shotgun. Bijan to his right. Penix, dump off. No, I think that was a backwards pass, but they say it was an incomplete pass, so the Falcons are going 3 and out. Here we are in Houston. The Texans have a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Broncos sending 4. Stroud throws. It's going to be caught by Nico Collins, a pickup of 9. The Texans get a first down. Back in Detroit, Goff fakes the handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff's going to unload it to the right side. They're going to go incomplete. Looking for Jameson Williams there. 3rd and 4 now for the Lions. $12:56 remaining in the opening period. I think the lines are across midfield here. Goff's got 26 yards of passing, 2 of 3 so far. They are on the Minnesota 40. This is a very long field goal range if they decide to kick it. Goff out of shotgun. Gibbs out to the right. Vikings are sending the house. I see 2 or 3 people going here. Vikings send 4. Goff is running out. He's scrambling to his right. Throws across his body. Goes incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. We'll see if the Lions decide to either kick a field goal or go for it. Titans are 1st and 10 here. Cam Moore, the pitch out to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard picks up a first down. Pickup of 16. Back in Green Bay, there's a 4th and 1 stoppage here. All right, they go to the double box. So they're trying to figure it out in Green Bay. 4th and 4. The Lions go for it. Goff over the middle. Wide open. It's going to be Sam Laporta stiff-arming a Viking inside the 5. And Laporta's fighting, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That's diabolical. Sam Laporta's on the board. It's 6-0 Lions. I told you guys pick Vikings. Detroit minus 27.5. All right, Panthers are still going for it here. 4th and 1. And there's another stoppage in Green Bay. I don't know what is going on right now in Green Bay. But the Lions did get on the board. Sam Laporta scores, and the Vikings game is probably already over. Does my opponent have Sam Laporta? No, he doesn't. Okay, thank God. 4th and 1. Panthers are going for it on their own 39-yard line. Young under center. They give the end around to Xavier Legay. He's got a long way to go, but he picks up the first down. Oh my God. It's not Xavier Legay. It was Horn Jr. Picks up the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Another 3rd and 8 in Houston. Stroud looking over the middle. It is going to be caught by Christian Kirk. A pickup of 13. The Texans are moving the ball. Back in the Giants, Jackson Dart, a quick throw to Theo Johnson, who pushes off a 49er and reaches for the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson. What a season this guy is having. All right, Panthers now do have to punt on 4th and 11. They're in the double box here. Ball bounces at the 35. Takes a Carolina bounce. Packers returner is out to their own 27-yard line. That is where the birthday boy, Jordan Love, will be taking over. Extra point for the Giants. The kick is up. I believe the kick is good. 7-0 Giants. Indianapolis made no work whatsoever regarding getting into the end zone. Daniel Jones looking over the middle. Looking for Mo Alley Cox, and it's incomplete. batted away by Patrick Queen. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Texans go for it on 4th and 2. Stroud was out to his left. Has Christian Kirk. Gets a first down. Pickup of 3. All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Colts. They are on the Pittsburgh, I believe the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. Let's take a look. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to the right side. It's actually on the Pittsburgh 16. Let me correct myself there. Jones looking left. Fires. Has Josh Downs. Josh Downs gets a pickup of 8, maybe 9 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short inside the Pittsburgh 10 to about the 7. Yeah. The refs called a false start. That's why the Panthers had to punt. They originally got it on 4th and 1, but there was a false start on the play. And Darius Slay is down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their defense is already bad enough, and he is not looking great. 2nd and 5 for the Texans, who made no problem whatsoever getting into Denver territory. 8:26 remaining in the first quarter. On the Denver 23-yard line. Stroud out of, he's under center. Woody Marks the back. Fakes it to Marks. Stroud was out to his right. CJ Stroud looking for Dalton Schultz there. It's going to be incomplete. And go to the double box. It appears Travion Henderson is making his way to the Atlanta 20-yard line. Henderson, 9 rushing yards and 30 receiving yards so far. 39 scrimmage. On the Atlanta 18-yard line, May under center. I think that's Gibson in the backfield. Hand off up the middle. Could be a gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. That was not Antonio Gibson. That was Jennings, the back there. Interesting. 3rd and 5 for the Texans. On the Denver 23-yard line. Start out a shotgun. Stroud looking over the middle. Running out of time. And CJ Stroud's going to go down. It's going to be Zach Allen credited the sack there. The Texans are going to have to settle for 3 points. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers on their own 20-yard line. Herbert out of shotgun. Vidal to the right side. Herbert looks at it. Intercepted. The Titans. It's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown. Titans. Oh, my God. And at the top right of the screen, Demario Douglas touchdown. Wow. All right, it's going to be, I'm sorry, what is this? A 51-yard attempt for Kaimi Fairbairn. The kick goes wide right. No good. Texans don't get any points on the board. The Broncos have good field positioning. All right, there's full screen with New England for the point after here. Points up. Point is good. Patriots lead 7-0. Go to the double box here. And the Minnesota Vikings are making their way down the field. Something they haven't done in a very long time. All right, here we go. Here's J.J. McCarthy. He's back at it. Out of the shotgun. Aaron Jones to his left-hand side. All right. J.J. is in motion left to right. McCarthy, look left. JJ, moonball for the end zone. It's dropped by Jordan Addison. 2nd and 10 coming up. Terrion Arnold in coverage. Colts have 3rd and 2. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. Taylor to his left side. Jones fakes the handoff to Taylor. Throws it to Tyler Warren. It's going to be a gain of 0. It's going to be 4th. I mean, they might give him half a yard. It's going to be 4th and 1. We'll see if the Colts decide to kick a field goal or go for it here. 3rd and 10 for the Vikings here. J.J. McCarthy out of shotgun, empty backfield set. Aaron Jones is in the game at the bottom of the screen. T.J. Hawkinson joins Jefferson in the trips. Oh, my God. They do a running back screen, but Aaron Jones got some blockers. He's down to about the Detroit 10-yard line. That's going to be a first down. McCarthy was in trouble right away, and McCarthy gets a first down. And the Colts ended up going for it on 4th down. It appears that they might have got it. Yeah, they gave it to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor gets just enough for a first down. First and goal for the Vikings. I didn't even know if we knew what goal even meant anymore. McCarthy out of shotgun. Jones to the left side. They're in the triple box. The Bears and the Colts are making some noise right now. It's all about the Vikings. McCarthy, one-on-one ball, looking for Jefferson. Touchdown! Vikings! The Colts, first and goal. Ball is batted down. Second and goal coming up for the Colts. The Bears are on the Cincinnati 10-yard line. Caleb Williams under center. That's Kyle Monangai in the backfield. They gave it to him. Monangai going up the middle. It's going to be a pickup of 3. Second and goal coming up for the Bears. They're in the quad box right now. Nope, we're back in Indy. Second goal. Jones under center. Gives the handoff. Jonathan Taylor trying up the middle. Jonathan Taylor fighting. And he's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. Third and goal's coming up. The Packers, they got first and 10 on the Carolina 16. Quick throw to number 83, who runs into his own receiver. Not even sure what just happened right there. Back in Cincinnati, second and goal from the 8. Williams fakes the handoff to Monangai. Williams is running out of time. He makes a Bengal player miss. Caleb Williams still has some time. Caleb Williams is going to take it himself. Gets a pickup of 5. They're going to be down at the Cincinnati 3-yard line. Third and goal for the Colts. Inside the 1. Jones under center. Fakes the handoff to Taylor. Looking, and it's batted again. That's the second ball that was batted. They were looking for Tyler Warren there. It goes incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal inside of the 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they go quarterback sneak here. Third and goal for the Bears. I think they just said the Packers fumbled in the red zone. We'll have to wait and see when they bring it up here. Williams under center. Handoff. Monangai down inside the 3. Daniel Jones gets it on 4th and goal, by the way. Colts are on the board. Touchdown. 4th and goal is coming up for the Bears, and it looks like the offense is staying on the field here. Fourth and goal. Caleb Williams out of shotgun. This better not be a quarterback draw. Williams. Trickery to Rome. Back to DJ Moore. DJ Moore's going to throw it to Caleb Williams. Touchdown! What was that? The fake end around DJ Moore to Caleb Williams. Yes, you heard that right. DJ Moore and Caleb Williams has a receiving touchdown. Holy crap. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game. So yeah, they're showing the replay right now. Williams takes the snap. He hands it off to Rome, who handed it off to DJ Moore, and DJ Moore threw it to Caleb Williams. Unbelievable play call. Bears coming up for the extra point now. The kick is up. The kick is good. Bears-Bengals tied 7-7. Back in Green Bay. Now we get to see what happened here. So yes. Okay, Jordan Love's under center. Wait, we already saw this play. Savion Williams fumbled the ball. Oh, the rookie Savion Williams. Was it punched out by J.C. Horn? No, it got punched out by a linebacker over there. Yep, that's a fumble. So the Packers ended up fumbling the ball, and the Panthers will be getting the ball now. Interesting. 4th and 1, the Niners end up going for it on their own 42. Mac Jones, quarterback sneak, easily got it. Big pickup of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Let's see what happened here. Let's not see the replay here. 2nd and 8 for the Chargers on the 39-yard line. Herbert looking, and oh my God, has his tight end Gadsden, who's been an absolute threat so far this year. 34-yard reception. They go to the double box. The Chargers have 1st and goal, and on the right side of the screen, Christian McCaffrey got the 49ers into the red zone. First and 10 for the Niners on the 12. Chargers at first and goal from the 5. Let's see who snaps the ball first. Chargers snap it first. Handoff. Kamani Vidal down inside the 1, maybe. First and 10. Mac Jones looking. It's going to be Juwan Jennings there. Pick up a 4, maybe 3 on the play. Second and 7 coming up for the Niners. All right. Second and goal for the Chargers. I would love to see a Quentin Johnston touchdown right here. All right, second and goal for the Chargers. 7:32 remaining in the first quarter. They trail the Titans 7-0. Herbert under center. Herbert fakes the handoff. Herbert looking, has his fullback. Touchdown. Number 44. Who is that? Scott Matlock. A defensive lineman, they say. What? That's not a defensive lineman. No way. Second and 6. Mac Jones out of shotgun. McCaffrey to the left side. Handoff. McCaffrey is going to try the right side. A pickup of 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. That is a defensive lineman that scored. Unbelievable. Here comes Dicker, the kicker, for the point after here. The kick is up. Kick is good. Tied ball game. 3rd and 3 for the Niners. Wide open. And I mean wide open. Christian McCaffrey receiving touchdown. Wow. Yeah, how did he get so open? Oh no, a guy just got caught up in the receiver screen over there. So for the Broncos, they got in the field goal range here. A 51-yard attempt for Will Lutz. Is that blocked? Wow, Will Lutz's kick was blocked from 51. Oh my God. So Texans miss a field goal. The Broncos get a field goal blocked. All right. 3rd and 9 for the Falcons. Michael Penix Jr. looking. Throws and was trying to look for Bijan Robinson there, and the pass is incomplete. The ball got lost in the sun there. That's crazy. Michael Penix and Bijan look up at the sun, blaming the sun that he couldn't see the ball. Chase Brown, or that's not Chase Brown, Samaje Brown rather, or Samaje P. Ryan. Gets a pickup of 4 on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 6. They're already back in Chicago territory. Second and 5 coming up for the Bengals. Samaje P. Ryan last week had 9 carries for 94 yards and a score. That's kind of diabolical. 2nd and 5, Joe Flacco out of shotgun. Chase Brown in the backfield. Flacco looking, and it's, oh my God. T. Higgins makes the catch. T. Higgins breaks the tackle. T. Higgins is down inside the Chicago 20, down to about the 13-yard line. And that's going to be a first down. Cincinnati. 3rd and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers out of shotgun. Gainwell to the left side. Rodgers is going to get sacked by Leatu Latu. Steelers are going to go 3 and out again, and the Colts are going to get the ball. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They are now in the red zone inside the Chicago 20 and about their 14-yard line. 6:58 remaining in the first quarter. Oh, never mind. So that actually took him out of the red zone review assist. Said that his knee went down at about the own 27-yard line. All right, 7:18 remaining in the first quarter. Joe Flacco under center. Chase Brown in the backfield. Flacco, handoff. Chase Brown trying the right side, and he's going to get a whole lot of nothing there. Maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. So the Steelers have the ball again. I don't know if it was a I think it had to have been a muffed punt because last time we saw the Steelers, they had 3rd down. So we'll have to see what happened there. All right, they're in the triple box here. The Texans are back into the red zone. Stroud under center. Handoff. Nick Chubb. He's treading some water there. Gets a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up. 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. Rodgers out of shotgun. Jalen Warren to the left side. The Bengals end up taking the snap first, so in the top left corner. Chase Brown gets a pick up of 2, maybe 3. All right, Rodgers pitches it forward to DK Metcalf. Good blocking by Jalen Warren, but there was just too many Indianapolis Colts on that side of the field. It's going to be 3rd down. 2nd and 6 for the Texans. They're at the 8-yard line of Denver. They can get a 1st down without getting to the end zone. All right, Stroud has Marks and back to his right side. Stroud looking over the middle. Can't find anything. Broncos are coming. Here goes C.J. Stroud. Stroud has some wheels. Stroud breaks a tackle. C.J. Stroud is going to try to dive for the 1st down. And he might have just got it. The Bengals. Oh, no. Chase Brown drops it on 3rd and 6. That could have been a touchdown if he caught it. 3rd and 3 for the Steelers. Rodgers looking over the middle. Looking for Darnell Washington. It goes incomplete. 4th and 3 coming up for the Steelers. And they might be going for it here. Wait, what happened? So in the Houston game, was there defensive holding? What happened? I guess there was they're gonna get an automatic 1st down there. Bengals opt to go for the field goal. Kicks up. Kick is good. Bengals over Bears 10-7. 5:41 remaining in that 1st quarter. All right, 4th and 3 for the Steelers. And they go, if they do snap it, Rodgers, quick throw, and it's incomplete for Darnell Washington. The Steelers turn it over on downs. 1st and goal for the Texans. C.J. Stroud under center. Handoff. Nick Chubb. He's not going to get it. Maybe gets a half a yard there. Second and goal for the Texans. Minute 48 remaining in the 1st quarter on the Denver 1. Stroud under center. Stroud, handoff. Fullback. He's not going to get there. He maybe gets half a yard again. They're down to about the 1/4-yard line. All right, here. This is how the Steelers got the ball back. Okay. 4th and 14. Did they run into the kicker? Oh, no. Josh Downs lost it, and Josh Downs. Oh, no. All right, 3rd and goal for the Texans. Stroud under center. Fullback and a running back there. Handoff again to Brooks. And I don't think he got it again. Oh, maybe the 2nd effort. And they down him short again. Wow. They go to the game rewind where Dalton Schultz got, wow, it was a massive play. Like a 47-yard completion for Schultz. Wow. That's how they got inside the red zone. But the Texans got stuffed 3 plays in a row. All right, 4th and goal. Stroud under center. Stroud's going to be a quarterback sneak, and there's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a false start on the Texans. Oh, man. Yep. That's going to push them back 5 yards. That's probably going to make them settle for the field goal. All right, back in Detroit. J.J. McCarthy hit up Jordan Addison that got him down inside the 10-yard line. All right. What a great play by Jordan Addison. The ball is a little bit underthrown, but the Vikings have 1st and goal. This would be a potential upset of the year here. McCarthy out of shotgun. Aaron Jones on the left side. Justin Jefferson in motion. McCarthy fakes a handoff to Jefferson. McCarthy rolls out to his right. McCarthy fires across his body. Touchdown! TJ Hawkinson. The Kaimi Fairbairn chip shot field goal is good, but the Vikings go up 13-7. McCarthy is dealing right now. 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. Michael Penix looking right. Has a wide open man. It's Bijan Robinson inside the 5. Down to about the 2, maybe the 1 yard line. Falcons have 1st and goal against New England. How are Vikings winning? I don't know, Jacob. It's football. I don't know. 4th and 1 for the Panthers. They fake the handoff to Rico Dowdle. Bryce Young breaks out of a tackle and he scrambles for a 1st down. Wow. All right. 1st and goal. Back in New England. Michael Penix out of shotgun. Robinson to the right side. They do not run this. Penix looking left. And it is upstairs, but it is caught by Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. They're an extra point away from tying the Patriots now. .24 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter between the Falcons and the Patriots. First and 10 for the Bears here. Williams, he's under center. Kyle Monungai, they fake the handoff. Caleb Williams steps up at the pocket. Caleb Williams has a lot of grass in front of him. He jukes out a Bengals player and gets a 1st down. Pick up a 13. All right. 1st and 10 for back into the 49ers. They have a tie ball game against the Giants. Pitch out Christian McCaffrey. Oh, my gosh. Pick up a 12 on the play. Christian McCaffrey is just dominating this game right now. Back in Green Bay, Horn Jr. got the Panthers into the red zone right now. All right, here come the Panthers now. There was no points in the 1st quarter between the Panthers and the Packers here. Remember, Packers were very heavy favorites. They fake the handoff to Chuba Hubbard. Bryce Young is going to, oh no, the ball is batted. It's picked up by Chuba Hubbard. It's going to be a pickup of 5, maybe 6 on the play. Let's see what happened here. That's a fumble. Yeah, that would have been a fumble there. Right through the hands of the Packers player, and Chuba Hubbard picks it up. Wow. Great heads-up play by Chuba Hubbard there. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. Bryce Young under center. Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Handoff. Rico Dowdle. He's going to run into Micah Parsons and a lot of friends up there in the middle of that line there. All right. 3rd down, Panthers. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 13:25 remaining in the 1st half. Nope. They go back to the Giants 49ers game. It's 2nd and 7. Mac Jones pitch out to, who is that? Brian Robinson Jr., the backup running back, a pickup of 16 there. Then the 49ers are just dominating the Giants early as they're now in Giants territory. 3rd and 5 now for the Bears. Nope, they go back to the Panthers 3rd and 6 here. Packers are showing blitz, and here they come. Bryce Young, one-on-one ball, and it's intercepted by Xavier McKinney. 3rd and 5 for the Bears. It's Kyle Monungai breaking a tackle, and he picks up a 1st down for the Bears. Yeah, really bad throw by Bryce Young. I don't know why you just don't throw it away. But, yeah, Xavier McKinney gets another interception. Still 0-0. All right, we're back in Detroit now. Here we go. Jared Goff looking. And Jared Goff is going to spin himself into a sack. Bro, Scott Hansen just flamed Jared Goff. He said he went for ratatouille in Halloween, then he cooked himself into a sack there. That's diabolical. 2nd and 6 for the Bears. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. He did cook himself, though. He did a 360 for no reason. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Bears. Minute 47 remaining in the first quarter. They trail the Bengals 10-7. Caleb Williams under center. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. Throw it to Rome right now. Fakes the handoff to Monangai. Caleb Williams looking his way. It's going to be, was that caught by Monangai? I think it was. I think that was a catch. Pickup of 1 if it stands. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Goff out of shotgun. Jahmyr Gibbs to the left side. Vikings are about to send everyone. Literally everybody's getting sent right now. Vikings send 5. Goff has time, looks over the middle. It's going to be caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown at midfield. First down, Lions. All right, back in Cincinnati. The Bears have 3rd and 6. So they actually rule it incomplete. Williams out of shotgun. Back to his left side. Williams looking, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for DJ Moore there. It's going to be 4th down. Cameron Taylor-Britt was in on the coverage there. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 50. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Whenever Gibbs touches the ball, he can take it to the house. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Broncos now 3rd and 10, and the pass is batted there. No, there's no whistle yet. And they rule it incomplete now. Broncos are going to go 3 and out. All right, Niners. Pitch out Christian McCaffrey trying the right side. He's going to lose a yard, maybe 2 on the play. 2nd down, San Fran. Here comes Cario Santos out for a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Kick is up. Oh, and it's no good. Wow. Cario Santos misses it, but there's a flag on the play. Defensive offsides on the Bengals on the field goal kick. Wow. It's going to be like 4th and 1, and the Bears are probably going to go for it. 2nd 11 for Mac Jones. They throw it over the middle to George Kittle, who, wow, reaches out for a nice gain of 7 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. 4th and 1. Bears. Williams under center. Monangai in the backfield. Rome in motion. Williams, handoff. Monangai. He gets the 1st down. So the Cincinnati offsides cost them dearly as the Bears have a fresh set of downs into the red zone. 3rd and 4 for the Niners. Mac Jones so far today, 9-9 for 87 yards and a score. Jones out of shotgun. McCaffrey to the right side. Jones looking left. Has the man. It's going to be Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers. Jawan Jennings gets the Niners' 2nd touchdown of the day, and they are next a point away from going up 14-7. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Caleb Williams out of shotgun. He's under center. Monangai in the backfield. Pitch to Monangai. Trying the right side. Going to be a gain of 3, and it's getting pushed forward for maybe a 4th and 5th yard there. I'm telling you guys, Kyle Monangai is a sneaky good running back. I like him a lot more than DeAndre Swift. Here comes Eddie Pinheiro for the point after. The kick's up. Kick is good. 14-7, Niners over Giants. All right, back to the Chargers-Titans game. The Titans punter was out to the 35-yard line. Chargers missed the tackle. And, oh my gosh. Down inside the 20-10, touchdown. Punt return, touchdown. The Titans are leading the Chargers 14-7, a 67-yard punt return. Wow. 3rd and 6 for the Lions. Goff looking at Jared Goff. Gonna get sacked. That is going to be Cashman and Wilson in on the sack. All right, 3rd and 12 for Jordan Love, the birthday boy, on their own 19-yard line. Love drops back. Jordan Love's going to just yeet one downstairs. Oh my, not downstairs. Downfield. 51-yard catch for Christian Watson. 1st down, Packers. Second and 2 for the Packers on the Carolina 22. Handoff. Josh Jacobs, going to be a pickup of 3, maybe 4 on the play. First down, Packers. Back in Houston, the Texans have a 3rd and 8. Stroud steps up, and C.J. Stroud's going to run for it. He's going to, oh my God. And C.J. Stroud is down on the field. That might be a helmet-to-helmet on the play. Oh, God. They're in the double box. We're awaiting the penalty marker in the Denver game, and the Packers have a 1st and 10 on the Carolina 18-yard line. Love under center. Jacobs in the backfield. They give it to him. Jacobs trying the left side, gets tripped up, but falls forward for a nice gain of 5, maybe 6 on the play. Stroud's head hits the field. Texans fans are really upset right now. Second and 6, they go full screen to the Packers. I'll let you know what happens with C.J. Stroud once I know. Love under center. Jacobs in the backfield again. Trips out to the right. Romeo Doubs alone. Oh, my God. They fumbled the snap. And Jordan Love gets back on top of it, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happened here. Packers get called for a false start there. Second and 5 for the Bears on the Cincinnati 15. They pitch it forward to Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus inside the 10, the 5. Reaches for it. Touchdown, Chicago. This one's definitely going to be seen by the replay just to make sure he got across because it was kind of close. All right, 2nd and 11 for the Packers after the false start penalty. Zaccheaus got the touchdown. Yep, that's going to stand for the Bears. Love on a shotgun. Looking. And Jordan Love's going to get sacked from the Panthers. Kershaw, Turk, Wharton. What a name there. And now the Packers are going to have 3rd and a mile. Third and 19. Love out of shotgun. A back to his right side. This might be just a halfback draw play. It's going to be a false start. Did he jump into the neutral zone? I don't think Scorton got into the neutral zone. I think it's going to be on Zach Tom. Yep, it's going to be a false start on Zach Tom. All right. They go back to New England. 3rd and 7 for Drake May on their own 49. May steps up, fires, and it's going to be caught. Hunter Henry, 9-yard reception, 1st down, Patriots. Back in Pittsburgh, the 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Daniel Jones looking, fires. Oh, my gosh. What a throw to Michael Pittman Jr. Pick up a 15, 1st down Colts. 3rd and 24 for the Packers. All right. Love. Yep. Running back. And, oh, my God. I mean, yeah, Wilson just drops it. Packers just kicked the field goal, dude. God, Packers really just screwed their drive up. C.J. Stroud's getting help with trainers off the field. He gives people thumbs up. He's giving thumbs up to people. On 3rd and 4 for the Chargers, Justin Herbert throws, and it's going to be caught by Keenan Allen. Oh, my gosh. Down inside the Tennessee 28-yard line. A pick up a 31. And the Chargers are now making their way down the field. 49-yard attempt from Brandon McManus. Kick is up. Kick is good. Packers are on the board. 3-0 against Carolina. All right. 3rd and 4. For the Giants. Jackson Dart changing up the play. 12 seconds on the game clock. 10:57 remaining in the first half. Dart out of shotgun back to the left side. And there's a flag on the play. So in the double box, Drake May's under center on the Atlanta 15. May, handoff to, I believe, that is Jennings. It's going to be a pickup of 12. That's the backup running back for the Patriots. And the Patriots have first and goal. And then the Giants game is a false start on John Michael Schwartz Jr. All right, first and 10 for the Colts. Jones out of shotgun, Taylor to the right side. Fake the handoff. Jones, it's going to be stripped by TJ Watt. TJ Watt strips it and recovers it. My Lord. TJ Watt, I was wondering where he's been all year long. Strips it with the left hand, recovers it with his left hand as well. TJ Watt kissing the crowd. Steelers are going to get the ball. All right, first and goal for the Patriots. May under center. Handoff to Jennings. Touchdown. Wow. Jennings, the backup running back. I need to get his first name. Terrell Jennings. All right. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going up 14-7. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Giants. Dart out of shotgun, back to the left side. 10-14 remaining in the first half. Dart looking over the middle, fires. It's going to be caught. It's Theo Johnson. Stiff arms a 49er player. But it's only going to be a pickup of 6, maybe 7 on the play. It's still going to be 4th and 7-ish. I'm pretty sure the Giants are going to have to punt. Yep, CJ Stroud went into the locker room, man. For those of you who are just joining in, CJ Stroud hit his head on the turf, and he got taken back to the locker room. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert under center. Vidal in the backfield. Herbert, handoff. Vidal. Pickup of 1, maybe 2. Wait, they're saying it's Patterson? Who? Who is that? Who is that? That is Patterson. Is there Chargers have a 5th running back in the field right now? All right. 2nd and 8 for the Chargers now. 14:35 remaining in the first half. They trail the Titans 14-7. Herbert out of shotgun. Patterson to the right side. Keenan Allen in motion right to left. Herbert looking over the middle. It's way out in front of Vidal there. 3rd and 8 now. Second and 7 for the Broncos. Bo Nix out of shotgun. J.K. Dobbins to the right side. Fakes a handoff. Bo Nix looking left. Bo Nix bombing it down the field, and it's intercepted. Wow. By Bullock. Kalen Bullock on the interception. Texans lead 3-0. 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. Herbert on the shotgun. Vidal to the left side. Gadsden alone at the bottom of the screen. Herbert looking. Herbert looking. Back in the end zone for Quentin Johnson. Upstairs, incomplete. They're sending out Cameron Dicker, the kicker, for a chance to make this a 10-14 ball game from the right hash. It's going to be a 27-yard try. Kick is up. Kick is good. 14-10, Titans lead still over the Chargers. Third and 1 for the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs on the sideline right now. Goff under center. Montgomery in the backfield. This is 100% a run. Vikings better be sending 14 people up the middle. Hand off to Montgomery, and he's going to get the first down. Maybe. Maybe. I thought he had it originally. The spot is going to give him a first down. All right, they go to the scoreboard now. Bears over Bengals 14-10. Vikings over the Lions 14-7. And they got a battle of the field goal. Packers over Panthers 3-0. Texans over Broncos 3-0. Other games, Patriots over Falcons 14-7. 49ers over Giants 14-7. Colts over Steelers 7-0. And the surprise of the day, the Titans over the Chargers 14-10. Back in Detroit, they pitch it out to David Montgomery trying the left side. He's going to run into a wall of Vikings for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Lions. "12 minutes flat remaining in the first half. Vikings holding on to a 7-point lead, but the Lions are charging down the field. 2nd and 8. Goff out of the shotgun. Montgomery to the left side. Goff looking right, now to his left. And he's going to spin out of the sack. He's going to do a 360. And the Vikings are missing tackles. David Montgomery gets a first down. He's down at the 10-yard line. The Vikings miss the sack. Goff does another 360, somehow finds Montgomery. We miss another tackle on Montgomery, and it's a pickup of 9. Third and 10 for the Steelers. Rodgers out of shotgun, Warren to the right side. Rodgers looking left, fires over the middle. It's going to be, wow, what a grab. Tavon Austin making a great catch there. 1st and 10 for the Lions on the 10. So they're saying if they get to the half-yard line, that's a first down. Goff, quick throw. Amon St. Brown on the slant, down to the 1-yard line. He spikes the ball into the ground. Not sure why he's upset. It's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 1. All right, Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Goff, handoff, Montgomery. He's going to lose like 700 yards on the play. It's a loss of 2. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Lions. So the Colts are challenging that amazing catch by Tavon Austin in the Pittsburgh game. They go to commercial break. All right. 2nd down coming up for the Texans. Remember, this is no C.J. Stroud. I think this is Davis Mills out there for the Texans. All right. 3rd and a very interesting one, even though they're more than a yard and a half out. Goff looking. End zone. Amon St. Brown out of the left hand there. 2nd and 2. Davis Mills. Handoff to Nick Chubb. It's going to be a first down, Texans. Decent ball by Goff. Amon-Ra almost had an insane one-handed grab there. And, of course, the Lions are going to keep the offense on the field. They're down by 7. They're at the 2-yard line. Here we go. Goff under center. Montgomery in the backfield. Laporta in motion left to right. This looks to be run formation. But knowing the Lions, yep, and there's going to be a timeout by the Vikings. They do not like their formation at all. All right. 1st and 10 for Davis Mills on the Denver 15. Mills, handoff to Nick Chubb. It's going to be a gain of 3, maybe 4 on the play. In the game rewind, it showed Nico Collins getting a 26-yard reception. That's how they got down the field. Scott just told us that C.J. Stroud's in concussion protocol right now. You hate to see it. Hopefully he's okay. 2nd and 7 for the Texans. Davis Mills out of shotgun, back to his right. Mills looking, and it has Nico Collins for a first down. Nico Collins trying to reach for it, down inside the 1. All right, 4th and 1. Same play call for the Lions, it appears. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. This is 4th and 1 from the 2. Goff, handoff, Montgomery! Is he in? I think Montgomery's in. Touchdown. Yeah, I don't know why the Colts challenged that. Lions are an extra point away from tying the game. All right. They're in the triple box right now. The Steelers have a 4th and 1, and the Texans have 2nd and goal, and they're about to show the Lions PAT. Nope, they go full screen to Pittsburgh. Quarterback sneak. Nope, it's going to be tush push for the Steelers. First down. Wow, he got like 4 yards on that. My God. The Steelers run a very interesting tush push there. Connor Hayward gets a gain of 3 on the play. Second and goal. Mills out of shotgun. Mills, quick toss pass to Nico Collins. Nico Collins tries to get to the edge, can't get there. There's a flag on the play. There might be holding here. First and 10. Rodgers out of shotgun, back to the left side. Rodgers fakes the handoff to Warren. Rodgers dumps it to nobody. Pat Freiermuth is in the area, incomplete pass. So yeah, it's going to be offensive pass interference on Xavier Hutchinson on that Texans play. It's going to push him back 5 yards. All right, second and goal for the Texans now to about the 7-yard line. They go back full screen to Pittsburgh. Second and 10. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Warren to his left side. Tavon Austin in motion. Now goes back to where he just was. 5 seconds in the game clock here. Rodgers pitches it to Jalen Warren, who's trying the left side. Jalen Warren trips. Gain of 4, maybe 5. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Steelers. Second and goal, they hand off to Woody Marks, a gain of 1 on the play. Zach Allen is everywhere today for the Broncos front. My God. Third and 7 for the Steelers. Rodgers out of shotgun. I believe is that Warren to his left? I think that might be Gainwell. That is Gainwell to his left. Rodgers fires over the middle. It's going to be caught by Tavon Austin down to about the 2-yard line. Oh my God. They're showing a Cam Ward throw. The ball came out of his hand, dude. Cam Ward needs to like deal with his hand sweating, bro. That's like the 4th time I've seen him do that this year. All right, Rodgers under center. Warren in the backfield. DK Metcalf in motion. Rodgers fakes the handoff to Warren. Rodgers is going to keep it. The old man is going to try, and he has a really awkward slide for a gain of 1. That guy is so old. That was really scary for Aaron Rodgers there. My God. All right, second and goal from the 1, I believe. Rodgers under center. Warren in the backfield. Rodgers has to call a timeout. All right, they go. What the heck? A beach ball came on the play. Oh man, they tried to play with the beach ball, and there's a lot of wind here. Dang, I thought they were trying to have some fun there. Dang. Oh, they're gonna pop it. Geez, a Packers player popped the beach ball. That's pretty cringe. All right, 1st and 10, handoff to Chuba Hubbard to pick up a 2 on the play. In the double box, it appears Demario Douglas is making more havoc against the Falcons right now. All right, in the triple box, they're back. Pittsburgh's back from their timeout. Rodgers under center. I believe that's Warren in the backfield. Rodgers. 1-on-1 ball for Metcalf. It goes incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up for the Steelers. 2nd and 9 for Carolina. He's Throws it to the ground towards Horn Jr. the top left of the screen. Drake May is going to step up in the pocket. Drake May, there's trouble coming up behind him, and he ends up throwing it away. 2nd and 10 coming up now for the Patriots. They're in the quad box now as the Texans making their way down here now. 3rd and goal. Rodgers under center. Handoff. Warren. Oh my God, did Jalen Warren fumble the ball? Ref signals touchdown. Touchdown, Jalen Warren. Bryce Young on 3rd and 9. It's going to be down to about the 1-yard line there. Field goal is good by Fairbairn. It's 6-0 Texans over Broncos. The top left of the screen. The Patriots player makes the player miss. Stephon Diggs to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That was, wow, the quad box is always so crazy. 4 plays going at the same time. Wow. Fourth and 1, the offense is still on the field for the Panthers. Bryce Young under center, Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Young, handoff, Dowdle up the middle, he gets the first down. Back in the Vikings-Lions game, 2nd and 15 for the Vikings. Fakes the handoff, throw it out to Aaron Jones, who's got, oh my God, look at all that grass. Aaron Jones, welcome back, my brethren. That's going to be a first down, Vikings, to pick up a 31 on the play. Is J.J. McCarthy him? I didn't think that was going to be the thing. I would love to make a Viking short today. That'd make me so happy. 1st and goal for the Panthers. Young, under center, Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Dowdle. Bryce Young looking for the end zone upstairs, and it's dropped from Tatorian McMillan. 1st and 10 for the Chargers as they're back into the red zone against the Titans. Herbert out of shotgun. I think that's Patterson to his left side. Herbert looking right, fires, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Quentin Johnston. 2nd and goal for the Panthers. Bryce Young under center. Dowdle in the backfield. Pitch it to Rico Dowdle. Dowdle is going to score. Touchdown, Panthers. Here comes Dicker the kicker for the point after. Bad snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. Wow. Yeah, that's some props to the holder there. That was a garbage snap from the long snapper there on that point after. But Quentin Johnston's back on the board. All right, back in Detroit, J.J. McCarthy. That might have been holding there on Hutchinson there. Christian Darrisaw. Oh, is Aiden Hutchinson okay? Wait, hold on. Make sure Hutchinson's okay here. He got McCarthy in the leg there. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings. It's a very surprising tie game here. 14-14. McCarthy out of shotgun. Jordan Mason to his left. Snap the ball. Okay, they somehow got away with that. Jordan Mason got a gain of 1. That should have been delay a game. We're lucky to get that snap off. All right, 1st and 10 for Joe Flacco, the Bengals. Flacco looking. It's going to be what? What? What just happened? All right, 3rd and 9 for the Vikings. All right, yeah. I was going to say, that's an incomplete pass for the Bengals there. 3rd and 9 for the Vikings on the Detroit 18. Hey, field goal's good here. I'll take a field goal. McCarthy out of shotgun. Mason to the left side. Trips out to the right. That's Addison, Jefferson, and Naylor. McCarthy is under pressure and sacked by Campbell. As a flag on the play. They're probably going to be holding. Is it holding on the Vikings? All right, yep. So McCarthy's going to get sacked. Now we send out Will Reichard for a field goal. That's a new one. I haven't seen that bot in a while. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. McCarthy, wow, I mean, like, wide open. What the heck? Adam Troutman, a pickup of 21 on the play. And that's going to put him into Houston territory. The Broncos offense has been really suspect here through the first half. It's going to be a 50-yard attempt from Will Reichard here from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is right down the middle. Will Reichard, have my kids. 17-14 Vikings. All right, 3rd and 10 for Joe Flacco over the middle. It's going to be called by Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is in the Chicago territory. Breaks a tackle. Jamar Chase is down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Cincinnati. On 1st and goal, Jamar Chase drops it. No bueno. There was a flag on the play. It looks like to be unnecessary roughness because the whistle was way after the play was over. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers on the Indianapolis 16. Handoff, Jalen Warren. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up, Steelers. Ruling on the field, an incomplete pass. Dead ball, unnecessary contact. Unnecessary roughness on the offense. Wow. So just really bad penalty there by the Bengals offensive lineman. 2nd and 8 for Rodgers on the Indianapolis 12. Rodgers on a shotgun, Warren to the right side. Rodgers looking towards Pat Freiermuth. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Pat Freiermuth. Third and goal for the Bengals. Flacco. They're on the 21-yard line, 3rd and goal, by the way. That's kind of diabolical. Pick up a 5 to Ishavas, and it's going to send out Evan McPherson field goal. Oh, my. "54-yard attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. 54-yard attempt has the leg. Wow, it's good. 17-7, Niners over Giants. All right, 3rd and goal. Oh wait, there was another penalty because the Bengals got closer here. 3rd and goal from the 15. Was looking for Jamar Chase there. There was 3 Bears players in the area. And they go back to the Denver game. Bo Nix on 3rd and 10. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton. Oh, my. That's the first touchdown of the game between the Broncos and the Texans. It's 6-6, and now they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Oh, God. All right. Extra field goal from Evan McPherson. The kick is up. Kick is good. 14-13. Bears over the Bengals. Second and 12 for the Lions. Goff out of shotgun. Gibbs to the left side. Goff looking right. Fires. It's going to be caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's going to be about 3rd and 4 coming up now for the Lions. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Goff out of shotgun. Gibbs to the right side. Goff. Oh my God, batted down by Harrison Smith, the 75-year-old geriatric strong safety of my Minnesota Vikings. Makes it 4th and 4. Lions are probably going to go for it because of the Lions. 2nd and 23. What the heck? Cam Ward dropping back. Cam Ward stepped up in the pocket. Cam Ward is going to start running and gets a gain of 6 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 17 now. Wow. Yeah, you really don't get too many Titans highlights on offense, so they got to show everything that they can. 4th and 7 now for the Titans. They are in field goal range here. I think this is Fitzgerald. Do I remember the name of the Titans kicker? Is it Fitzgerald? Oh no, it's Joey Sly. Is it Fitzgerald, the kicker of the Panthers? I know there's a Fitzgerald somewhere in the NFL. Left hash, 49-yard attempt from Joey Sly. Kick is up. Kick is good, and it's a tied ball game. Chargers, Titans are tied at 17. You can't make this stuff up. All right, back in the Giants territory. Dart out of shotgun. Quarterback draw. Gain of 2 on the play for Dart. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Giants. The clock is running. Minute 12 remaining in the half. Giants have all 3 timeouts. Why are they not calling a timeout? Minute 3 and counting. Giants are nowhere near field goal range, so yeah, they're on their own 30. Dart out of shotgun. Tyrone Tracy to the left side, and now was it the Niners or the Giants that called a timeout? The Niners took their final timeout right there. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Penix out of shotgun. Robinson to his left side. Penix dropping over the middle. It's going to have Kyle Pitts. It's going to be a pickup of 8 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Falcons. All right, they're in the double box. The Giants have 3rd and 7, and the Falcons have 4th and 2. Yep, they got to go for it. They trail 21-7. Penix out of shotgun. Robinson to the left side. Penix, and there's a stoppage. All right. And on the left side of the screen, Jackson Dart on a shotgun, Tracy to the right side. Dart looking over the middle, has in and out of the hands of Theo Johnson. They had him there, but he drops it.